So let's look at those pillars and talk about what they are for. Well, metrics, I think, are kind of fantastic for things like the high-level overview, right? In a lot of cases, when we look at those kind of dashboards, right, to see, hey, is the thing running or not, CPU usage, whatever, metrics are fantastic. And often you can see thousands of metrics collected every second, right? And then you would often go ahead and display it, in a bunch of very different graphs. When there is logs, well, and different kind of logs, right? Not the one I have here on the picture. That is something which has a structured format, and that allows us to have a detailed information what is happening, right? Specifically, I think it's often we have the error logs, which can contain detailed information about the cause of errors, and that is often how we can use them together. Hey, something is going wrong, metric shows us, we can check somewhere, you can say, oh, well, that is a logs tell us something crashed, right? Or, well, I don't know, let's say the CPU is overheating. There is a lot of errors coming from a network, right? Wherever it is. The interesting thing about the logs is while they're kind of wonderful for detailed stuff, they also can be expensive to produce and expensive store and analyze, especially if you're a Datadog customer, right? So with that, it's sampling and filtering is often used kind of to elevate some of that. Then there is distributed tracing, right? And the distributed traces is wonderful because it allows us to track the request as it goes through that kind of complicated systems I showed you, right? Because logs on itself are not really kind of correlated. If you have an error here and error there, right, do we correspond to the same request or not, right? Maybe kind of you look at, well, timestamps kind of match, but it's kind of tricky. Right, with distributed tracing, we can trace requests and see what kind of happened on each involved servers, each layer, right, and connect that to that. And that is great for root cause analysis. The next one is profiling. And profiling is something we can see where CPU time of all clock time is spent. You can either do that like on a single server, so right, to aggregate profiles across the tiers, if you like. The good thing about profiling is often kind of gets to the language which developer can understand, saying, hey, well, you know what? This kind of function takes too much CPU, right? Go kind of figure out how to fix it.